Maria was shocked that Ronan would ask her such a question. She slapped his face with a lot of strength. When Ronan felt the slap, he was sure that the only person that could slap him like this is his own Maria. In his past life, Ronan worked as a disciplinary soldier in a place called Armelin. The Maria he knew was in charge of supplies at Armelin. Maria was an easygoing person who got along with everyone, but when the soldiers talk about penis, Maria always got angry and always slapped the people around her. Ronan had always been curious about why Maria behaved like that. He wanted to ask Maria about the issue, but he never got the chance because Maria died. Ronan was happy to find out that the reason Maria always acted like that was because she is a girl. Maria thought that Ronan was laughing at her. She decided to hit him again, but Ronan stopped her attack and he hit her on her head and told her not to hit him again. He told her that he only allowed her to hit him because he asked a foolish question. Maria was annoyed to hear this. She used her head to hit Ronan's chin. Immediately she did this, she and Ronan began to fight. After they calmed down, Ronan and Maria began to talk like they were friends. Asel was shocked to see this. He thought that they were insane. Maria brought a sword called the Black Iron Sword. She told Ronan that the Black Iron Sword is an amazing sword that even knights want to buy. Ronan told her that he fights in a rough manner and so he needs a sword that does not break easily. Maria assured him that the Black Iron Sword is the best for him. Ronan was happy to receive the sword because it was the same one he used in his past life. After giving Ronan his weapon, she asked Asel what kind of magic does he use. Asel told her that he uses telekinesis. Maria was shocked to hear this. She told Asel that if he performs well on his test, he could be given a scholarship. Asel was very happy to hear this. Maria was sure that she did not need to worry about Asel. She decided to focus on Ronan. She asked him about the technique he is going to present to the judges on the day of the test. She told Ronan that if he wants to enter Phil Leon Academy, he needs to impress the judges with an amazing technique. The school also has a written exam which is difficult, but it is not as difficult as the practical one. The practical exam is very important to the extent that if one performs well in it, they could still enter the academy even if they have a low grade in the written exam. Ronan asked Maria about the technique he needs to demonstrate. Maria told him that most nobles usually demonstrate their family's secret techniques, but normal martial arts applicant usually demonstrate their personal mana fighting techniques. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He asked Maria if it is possible for martial artists to use mana even though they are not mages. Maria was shocked to hear this question. She told Ronan that anyone who wants to join Phil Leon Academy would have to have been able to sense their own mana and be able to use that mana in combat. She believed that this information was known by everyone, and yet Ronan was looking at her like she was crazy. Ronan asked her if sensing mana is similar to sensing aura. Maria was shocked to hear this. She could not believe that someone like Ronan wanted to enter Phil Leon Academy. Ronan told her not to worry. He said that it might be something he already knows. Maria stood up and asked Ronan to join her outside. She took two short swords that belonged to Ronan. Ronan asked her to leave the swords. He asked her what she would do if she damages them. Maria told him that she will give him triple the money he used to buy the swords. She told him to get up immediately because she wants to give him some special training. Mana is the source of the power of nature. It is a natural energy that exists everywhere in the world, but not everyone can use it. In order to use it, one has to sense and feel their own energy and be able to use mana sense. To enter this stage, one has to go through various trainings and understand themselves better. It usually takes a year for a normal person to get mana sense. After they practice their mana techniques and they have perfected them, they apply to Phil Leon Academy. Maria told Ronan that the fact that he does not know the difference between aura and mana proves that he is not yet ready to attend Phil Leon Academy. She told Ronan that aura is a type of mana. Even people who are quite talented in using mana train for at least 10 years to achieve aura. Ronan remembered meeting people who could use aura on the battlefield. They often bragged about it and they used an unusual power. But this did not matter to Ronan because most of them ended up dead. Maria told Ronan that she is no longer explaining. She brought out her sword and rushed to attack Ronan. Ronan blocked the attack. He was shocked by her strength. He was surprised to see how skilled she was and how she was able to fight him well with dual blades, although Ronan could not see if she was using mana, but he could tell that she was using it to fight him. Maria was impressed with Ronan. She originally wanted to defeat Ronan in one round in order to show him the use of mana and make him give up the test on his own. She wanted Ronan to give up because she did not want him to be humiliated at the academy, but to her surprise, Ronan was much stronger than she expected. She could not believe that he did not know how to use mana. While Maria was lost in thought, Ronan used his sword to push her away. He took a deadly stance and told her to dodge his attack. Fortunately for Maria, she listened to Ronan and dodged the attack. After successfully dodging the attack, she told Ronan that he is not a normal person. Ronan told her that she is also quite good. He told her that she is very talented in using her blades, but she is still clumsy in finding her center of balance. He told her that if she can fix this problem, she will improve a lot. After saying this, Ronan put his sword away and turned around. Maria was angry to see this. She told him that the fight is not over and he needs to continue. Ronan told her that she should not forget that she promised to triple his money. Immediately he said this, Maria's dual blades broke. Maria was extremely shocked to see this. Asel told her not to worry, like he never expected her to win Ronan. After saying this, he left with Ronan. Maria could not believe what had just happened to her. She was sure that Ronan is not a human being. The next day, Maria gave Ronan and Asel some books and some materials. She told them that these are books which she personally summarized. Ronan asked her what they are for. Maria was surprised to hear this. She told Ronan that he and Asel need the books because the test is in a month's time. Ronan told her that the books are too much. He brought out his sword and asked her if she is trying to rip him off. Maria told Ronan that she is giving them because she has come to like them and she wishes that they can enter Phil-Leon Academy together. She also told him that the books are free. Immediately Ronan heard this. He put his sword away. She told him that she would love to teach them herself, but their group has to move away to another place. She told them to work hard and study a lot so she can see them at the academy. Ronan told her not to worry and focus on herself. After saying this to her, Maria got on the carriage. She told them that she will see them on the test day and they should not lose her books. After Maria left, Ronan noticed that his body was sore from the spar he had with Maria. He knew that it was urgent that he trains his weakened body. He found it funny that he also has to study and work hard to get into an academy. He thought of his situation as an odd one, but he did not hate it. After Ronan returned home, he began to live differently. He ate a lot of food and he hunted monsters constantly in order for him to get used to his body and increase his stamina. He eventually killed all the monsters in the village. At night, Ronan did his best to study. He never imagined he would do something like this in his past life. Ronan continued this routine until a month passed and it was finally the day for the test. When Asel saw Phil-Leon Academy, he could not believe that such a structure existed because the academy was like a mini city. Ronan told him to stop staring because he looks like a country bumpkin. Asel was about to apologize when he noticed something about Ronan. He told Ronan that his body has gotten bigger in just a month. Ronan told him to not focus on stupid things like that. Instead, he should enter the academy for the test. While walking, Ronan realized that someone important would also be partaking in this test. That person is the Sword Saint Shulifen, the strongest man in the empire. He is representing the renowned swordsmanship clan called Grangxia. Ronan is sure that he will meet him because Shulifen is the same age as him and so he should be taking the test too. While Ronan was thinking, Asel asked him if he has the feather which he plucked from the dream bird. Ronan brought out the feather when he remembered that Varen's institution was in the capital. When he brought out the feather, he noticed that it was pointing to a tall building in Phil-Leon Academy. At the top of the tall building, Marpez and Varen Fanasir, who is the academy's zoology professor, was rearranging his office in order to prepare to greet Ronan. Varen is a werelion. Varen decided to open the window in order to let some air in. Immediately he opened the window. He saw Ronan's creepy face. When he and Marpez saw this, they screamed. Varen asked Ronan how he got to his window because his office is on the top floor of the building. He asked them if they are after Marpez. Ronan brought out the feather to show Vain. Vain was surprised to see it. He realized that Ronan and Asel were the people who saved Marpez. Vain apologized for screaming at them. Ronan told him not to worry about it. He said that it is Asel's fault that they used the window. Asel was surprised to hear this. He told Vain that the reason they entered through the window was because Ronan said he was too tired to use the stairs, so he asked him to use telekinesis to raise him up. Ronan squeezed Asel's mouth to stop him from confessing the truth. He told Vain that he is surprised that he is a werlion and a professor of Vain Academy. Vain said that he is also surprised that Ronan and Asel are applicants of the academy. He felt bad that he did not know because he could have written a recommendation letter that would allow them to enter the academy without taking any test. Ronan told Vain not to worry about them. He told Vain that he wants him to help him look at something. He brought out the egg which Marpez laid. Vain was very surprised to see this. Ronan asked him why he is surprised that a bird laid an egg. Vain said that the egg that a dream bird lays is different from a normal egg. He said that he does not know what will hatch out of the egg. Ronan was surprised to hear this. Vain told him that depending on the environment the dream bird is in, it will absorb unique mana and lay an egg. In an area that is filled with lava, a phoenix will hatch out of the egg. In a monster's nest, the hatched dream bird will look like the monster, and in some circumstances, the hatched dream bird will not take the shape of a bird. Vain said that if he analyzes the mana of the dream bird, he can guess what will hatch out of it, but he cannot really tell what it is at the moment. Ronan was annoyed to hear this. He could not believe that an egg could be stressful to understand. He wondered what place Marpez was in for him to lay such an egg. Vain told Ronan that he wants him to look after the egg. Ronan asked him if it was okay because the egg is quite precious. Vain told Ronan that a dream bird only lays an egg once in a lifetime. The fact that Marpez laid an egg in front of Ronan means that he felt something special in Ronan. Ronan accepted Varin's request because he was also curious about what kind of thing that will hatch out of the egg. Ronan and Asel decided to leave because their test was going to start very soon. Varin told them to wait for him. He brought out a map and told Ronan that it will help them in hatching the egg. After receiving the map, Ronan and Asel went to take their test. At the Galleon castle where the test was taking place, the martial arts applicants all gathered in one place. An attendant comes out from a room and asked applicant 112 to enter. Ronan realized that after applicant 112, he is next. He had already gotten tired from waiting. Maria told him that all tests are like this. He asked Maria, who was sitting next to him, what she was wearing. Maria told him that Vain Academy is an institution which all nobles attend. She said that she wants to present herself well in case they become her customers in future. While Ronan and Maria were discussing, applicant 112 came out of the room and applicant 113, which is Ronan, was asked to step in. Maria told Ronan to not be nervous. She told him to do his best. Ronan told her not to worry because nothing is going to happen. When Ronan stepped in, he was shocked by the air around the professors. Each one of them was extraordinary, especially the old man in the middle, who is the academy's headmaster and an archmage. His name is Krava Kratir. Ronan was also shocked by the energy the swordsmanship instructor possessed. This woman's name is Nabiros and she is called the Grand Sword Saint. After Ronan introduced himself, he was asked to fight a magically engineered dummy. They asked about the technique he is going to show them. Ronan told them that he is only going to use a fast cut. The professors were shocked that Ronan was going to use a simple cut without any mana. They thought he was an idiot because the dummy had enough defensive ability to block an aura user and it has a very fast regeneration ability. The professors believed Ronan was stupid because even Shulafen was barely able to scratch the dummy. Krava could not believe that the professors were being rude to Ronan in front of him. He decided to ignore them. When he looked at Ronan, he was shocked. He could not believe that someone could possess such vigor at a young age. The moment Ronan unsheathed his sword, he slashed the dummy. Nabiros was surprised to see this. After the attack, Ronan put his sword away. The professors laughed at Ronan. They could not believe that he only showed them one cut. one of the professors asked Krava how he wanted to grade Ronan, but Krava was not listening because he was shocked by what Ronan did. While Krava was looking at Ronan, Nabirose picked up her sword and attacked Ronan. She asked him where he learned his swordsmanship. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 4 of this video, let us know in the comments section. Also please leave a like to help our channel out. See you guys later.